still violently sick. Actually, I'm doing better. I'm doing a lot better than I was yesterday, but I'm still very sick. Apologies if I sound like it. My voice is slowly getting better, but I do still sound like just ill. Alright, how are you guys? Actually, I'm doing pretty good today. Because oh shoot, I spoiled it. We got the anniversary polls today, right? The first chunk of them, right? And I was like, man, you know, I might as well build pity. I'm not expecting anything, but I'll just try. I don't think I'll update it. Oh, it did update! Yeah. So, like, this was the Yelan weapon. I got it to about here-ish, I think. And then, yeah. I was doing single pulls, so I saw Staff of Homa, and I was about to flip the table. I was so disappointed. I mean, it was early, so I was still like, seriously, it's whatever, right? It's still fine. But I was disappointed. And then I did like 2 more pulls, and that was so unexpected that I screamed. So now my Navi, he's kitted out. I'm so close now to level 80. I'm only a few starfish short. I had an ult. Emphasis Lord had, because I actually lost the password to the email address for the ult, so I can't log into it anymore. I'm gonna need to farm a new one, but I can't wait. He's so cool. And then on Friday, tomorrow, I will farm for his weapon materials. Look how cool he is! I'm very excited. Right, plan for today is simple. We're gonna play the Archon quest. Oh yeah, I did some exploring as well. Cool. I'll do my dailies real quick. Well, I try and like, how do I say this? Rake in my voice for the day, because it always takes a while for my voice to like, you know, not sound violently sick. But then we're gonna do the Archon quest. Good luck getting lucky. I got so lucky. I might actually refine Homa. I don't. It might like upset everyone that I'm refining rather than just like keeping it because it's such a good weapon. But that can't stop me. You know? I wanna. Oh shoot! I should probably be doing this with Navi. The companion XP, shouldn't I? Whoops. I'll make a new team. Thank you so much, Trader, for the super chat. Thank you. Hey, Abby, how's my bows? My bows doing pretty good today. You know about Fontaine? There's an NPC called Arlecchino. There's what now? Wait.
Hey, Abby, how are your bows?
I'm
All
sold.
I know about Fontaine is that there is an NPC called Arlecchino and is
I'm
a
very
maid.
sold.
So you know, that's important.
It's very important, actually. Yeah, you're right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, that's very important information. Thank you so much. If you know the location of this Arlecchino, by the way, just throwing that out there. Sorry, I might actually, yeah, I might refine Homa, cause like honestly, or give it to Zhongli, cause I don't really use Futao much, but you know, maybe I'll keep it. Sorry, I was gonna switch to a really scuffed Navi team. I don't know his best team yet. Also, he's only got like a level 20 weapon, but I didn't farm for his weapon. But cool, because I didn't think I'd ever get like a weapon for him. Going for Rena? Maybe. I'm not entirely sold on her just yet. I think she's really cool, and I love her personality, but I don't think I'm like sold. You know what I mean? Every Archon has a moment in the Archon quest where you go, yeah, that's the one. That's our Archon right there. And that hasn't happened for Freminet yet, of course. When that moment comes along, we'll see. Is it Kane? Oh yeah. His ult is him, like, you know, pushing it into the ground.
Silence.
He's so cool. Maybe I like him so much because he's like an older version of V from Devil May Cry. You know, Book, Kane. Actually, well, he's not, you know, smug and poetic, but still. Right, let's, play over here. I don't know what his best teams are. I've seen him used in, like, Bloom teams. I've seen him used in, like, double Hydro teams. I mean, I don't have, like, healer other than Kokomi, so, like, I can't, you know, I need a better team for him, but... Did I see a new Devil May Cry animes coming? I did, yes. I'm excited. I don't know what it's gonna be about yet, but, no, I am very excited. You had that with, A? Fair enough. For me, it was the scene where she's, like, able to wield elemental energy without a vision. You were an exception. Exception, the enemy of eternity. And she, like, pulls the sword out. Like, that was the moment. I was like, yes, I need her. And I haven't had that for... Ooh, okay. Maybe he needs a shielder. I haven't had that for, Freminet yet. I love the big laser.
Into the wind.
This is not my go team, so apologies for my stuff. There we go. Seeing him in co-op is just funny because he's levitating. Yes, I've seen those videos. I've also seen him do 2 million damage against Iskara. So it's pretty impressive. The asked you for killing Timmy's birds. Oh yeah, because the laser can just like obliterate them. I'm gonna try that out. You know what he is like even better for? Hypothetically, if you were to build a geostructure using 2 of the Traveler's geoconstructs and 1 of Joleen's geoconstructs in the middle, and then you were to stand behind the constructs as Neuvillette and use your charge attack. Use your charge attack, sorry, I can't speak English. Then that is the best thing you can do.
Take it easy.
I will not elaborate.
Quietly.
Wait, I want to see. Oh, 32 people dead.
Silence.
Well, that's 3. Okay, well, that was fun. And finally, let's do this. When I get back to the Genshin, but also don't. It's very... Yeah, I mean... Genshin's hit or miss, right? Sometimes it's really, really, really good. And then other times it's, oh my god, Paimon, please stop talking. Why? You know? Right now we're in a good... We're in a good section. Oh, got my throat. In a good section. Sorry, I'll be fine in like a little bit. I didn't see that. Whoops, my bad. The shame to use Navi because like everything dies before I can even get him out. Like, look. This is only like, level 20 weapon. Level 6 talent, but like, you know, terrible artifacts. God, my throat.
Things are about to get dicey.
Silence.
Well, 11k per hit, and he's like not even maxed yet. That's pretty cool. All right, let's claim them and let's do the Archon quest. You auto clear dailies if you clear Archon quest. Oh wait, they changed it, didn't they? I didn't even realize. I completely forgot. It's fine. I do actually like doing dailies. Except for there are a couple, mostly the ones with the little kids in Liyue that I just hate. The one where you count votes. The one where you play pirate with them. I hate those ones. Everything else is fine. You sure I'm using a 3D model? Yeah, I'm using a 3D model.
Add Astro.
I've been using it on and off for a while, but I'm using it more frequently recently because it's just easier to, you know, set up. I like being 3D. It's a whole new dimension. Oh, yeah, we got this little guy now as well. Oh, he's kind of cute. I might unequip him though. I'm not big on pets, but it's nice if we get one. Benevolent C1, no, he's not, unfortunately. It took 80 pulls to get a 5-star on his banner, and that was Tainari. And then it took 79 pulls after that to get Neuvillette. So I got very unlucky. Alright, let's do the Archon quest then. I can't remember exactly where we left off, like I'm sure I remember in time, right? The day has finally arrived. This is undoubtedly a good chance to find some information. You and Paimon plan to act and search for clues in the Fortress of Meropide. Cool! I love the look of the fortress, by the way. It is so pretty. What layer are we on? What layer do we need to be on? I think it's the same layer, right? Aha, here we go. Oh yeah, we left off Child had made a prison gang, accidentally, of just people who admire him.
Talking over there. Let's listen in on the conversation.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
I don't buy that.
This game is so pretty. You want to play Steampunk Friends? Honestly, I mean, there's no harm in downloading it, right? Like, if you don't force yourself to play it. If you play it and you enjoy it, then that's great. Fontaine is really fun because you can explore most areas without doing any world quest, which is really, really, really nice. If you have to do world quest, like, you get the area straight away. But like, don't, like, the second you force yourself to play Genshin, it becomes a chore and it loses all its fun. So, yeah, play it at your own pace if you want to.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
Well, funny you should say that.
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that. Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
Do you think anyone in the, like, isn't there a condition you can get from, like, not seeing sunlight for ages? Because even I see some sunlight, even though I don't go outside. At what point does staying in the fortress become, like, a health risk?
And what makes you think they want to hire someone like you?
Maybe they, like, simulate
It's one of the
sunlight,
great mysteries of the universe,
with the,
how
lights in
someone
here.
as useless as you is so confident.
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there.
Most people, in, like, up there don't even consider that there's an underworld.
That's true.
I honestly, yeah, I mean, like, everyone on the surface is lucky enough to not have to worry about this place, right? Where's Arlecchino?
Let's go listen in.
Out. Once we start our ends, we can go speak to her, right? So
I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
what fun are you? What like? What fun are you talking about here? When you phrase it like that, it sounds really illegal.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine.
You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
Aw, you guys are really nice.
You hear that, Quisto? What nice!
Your
Yeah.
expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Oh?
Really? Are we that famous?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
It was just a little mistake.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime.
Oh no,
Unless
we're joining a
somebody
crime
happens
gang. Hell yeah.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry, we're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive.
Oh, they're
and
nerds.
We blow minds on the regular.
This is the nerd club.
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
No, you don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Oh my Archon, I'd love to know. Please tell me.
Whoa, all this
It's the
info's
Nerds Tea
worth
Club.
something, you know?
Nerds Tea Party.
You should prove you're worthy of it.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
We ate the most incredible welfare meal recently.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been
Oh.
working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Oh, so his friend was trying to make us compliment. Aww.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
You are correct. I am a
Aww.
true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school.
Surprisingly
Enough about
wholesome.
that.
How did you end up in here?
Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
Oh? Did Lavaroon just wink at me? It seems like he's saying, don't be upset, he's a good fellow. Yeah, he seems really
Listen,
nice.
kids, the power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Wriothesley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Yeah, he seems pretty, carefree, but like, very knowledgeable. Heading up how to do new work, Arieli is in the hotel on the Court Fontaine. Ooh, thank you for the information. Good luck with your work, you got this.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better treatment in the infirmary.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
That's not very nice, friend. You don't know what someone's going through.
But did you know that Churia was a talented researcher from
Oh.
the Fontaine Research Institute before
Huh.
he came here? There's no denying that.
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meropide, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
Interesting. According to Quisto, a person named Ushio, frequents the infirmary. I should take note of that.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow. I never imagined he was that bad.
But that Lorvine's also quite
Oh,
the
no.
animal, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too.
What are you saying?
Wait a second. You don't think?
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates?
But it's really
They really
hard
are
to
gossiping here.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Juria to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
Zuri had a confrontation with a girl named Lorvine, also frequently visits the infirmary. I'll remember that too. One more investigation left. Where is this? It's on this floor. I'm slowly... I mean, I don't really understand the map of the Fortress of Meropide. It's so vertical. I wish there were stairs. I hate taking the elevators in this game. They're just so slow. I wish there were more stairs. Alright, I can switch. There we go.
Hey, you over there?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games?
No!
Genius Invocation TCG?
No, I don't!
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding
Can they, like,
fellow
not mention this
Invocation
game for
aficionados?
3 minutes?
Anyway, care to join me for a game?
No thanks, we're busy with other things at the moment.
Alright. No pressure.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
They must
Whether
chill
you're
this
throwing
every
down
single
cards
time
or
they
throwing
can.
punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? It's all this. There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
Would you mind chatting with us for a moment?
Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by
Wait,
telling
one second.
us newcomers some stories about this place.
I'm gonna try and... Wait, get something warm. It's cold right now. Aha, there we go. That's better. I'm so cool today.
I thought you would have already heard everything.
Wait,
by
how's
now.
the audio levels? Is it sound good?
Then, did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
Alright. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
Yes, we have.
Ben, did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
Oh, you mean, Quisto and Laverin?
Yes, so you've already met those two. They're quite a pair. They always keep an eye out for the latest happenings and gossip about everything.
They seem
Never
pretty
seen
cool, I
anyone
like
with more
them.
time on their hands. I heard that they used to be a chef and a bartender before they were sent down here. You know how bartenders are, always chatting with customers. And chefs love to pass the time just hanging out when they're not cooking.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the Fortress of Meropide before?
Wait, what did he do?
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though? To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming
should bring
manager of the
Sino
whole
along?
place?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of respect that.
Do you have to know anything about Forbidden Zone?
A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of. But I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear
No!
next time.
I don't want to play your
Play a
stupid
game
card
of
game.
Genius Invocation with me first.
I don't want to play your... Nobody... No! Imagine if, like, every
We've talked to
time
just about everyone,
you
and
spoke to
it's about time
someone
for us to go meet Linny.
in the real world, they were like,
to the
well,
party
if you
like
want to
this,
talk to
we
me,
should
you have
go
to play
meet
Magic
in
the
the
Gathering
production
first. Like... It would get
Take it
old
easy.
so fast. Which floor is this on? How do I see? Oh, it's beneath. I don't know this map, okay?
Take it easy.
It is way too vertical for its own good. I can't tell where the hell we're going. There should be an elevator somewhere, right? It takes you down?
Take it easy.
It's just not clear. Instead of main story progression was gated by Genius Invocation TCG duels, I would quit. I would quit so hard. Unless it was the Torii. Like, if it was the Torii progression, then I would do it. Speaking of which, it's been exactly 1 year since the Torii was introduced in the main story. The scene where he you know, goes the triumphant hero returns, and to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself. And then Ida goes, "You're the outcast, expelled." Like, no, it wasn't the Ida voice. "You're the outcast, expelled by the academia." And then the Torii goes, "Indeed I am, although these days they tend to call me the Doctor." Sorry, I memorized the whole thing. That was exactly 1 year ago. I'm normal. Oh wait, it was on. Wait, no, it's above. Why? What floor is this? It's above, but it's not. So what are we doing here then? What floor is this on? Production zone. I'm in the production zone. What? It was really good native impression. It was awful. It was really, really, really bad. Man, I don't know where I'm going. What floor is this supposed to be on? Navigate. Right, tell me. I hate everything. Find it eventually. I love the aesthetics of the fortress, right? It looks incredible. But there were no stairs. And it's not clear where things are. Alright.
Take it easy.
Just like they could have made this entire thing better if they added stairs connecting every single part of the fortress together instead of elevators. Even if it took ages to like climb, I would still prefer the stairs. There's our boy. Oh, this looks kind of Arlecchino-y. This here with like the platform and then this thing kind of gives me Arlecchino challenge vibes.
Huh?
Hey, Lenny.
That look in your eyes. You found something?
A little something, yeah.
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
Summarize your findings to Lenny. Lua time vibe, yes, I see it.
I guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
The most important thing right now is to catch up to him.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Freminet would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
Oh, someone wants to join. I feel bad I can't accept it.
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
Thank you.
No need to thank me. This was always a part of our mission after all. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Wriothesley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Freminet will have to retrace Master Child's original route.
Yes.
And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another
Please
2 or
don't
3
be
days
6
to return.
in-game days. I'm gonna cry.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time.
And also Lenny's like, you know,
We know each other's capabilities
so
like
good.
the backs of our
And
hands.
he's next in line for the role of father, isn't he?
Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Freminet while we're at it, too.
Once you realize the underground icon being blue because on the same elevation you can navigate way faster. Yeah, yeah. Just this one part was like on an elevation that you couldn't teleport to, so I was so confused. Sure.
Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with.
Yes.
Though we can just sit back and wait for Freminet's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone. Freminet's no master of disguise, Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Freminet prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can
Wait,
count on.
he's gonna be underwater for 4 days? I don't know why I didn't click until now, but like he's gonna be underwater for 3 to 4 days? Well, like it's not necessarily underwater for that time, but like come on, that's actually really long.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully.
I mean, vision holders
You'll need
can
to
breathe
find an
underwater,
excuse
so.
to get into the infirmary and investigate
But
the
then why
room
does he
and
need a diving
environs.
helmet? Oh. What? I'm not gonna question things.
You've mentioned several sketchy
it's just to, like, hide his
always
face.
meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
I'll give it my best shot. Let's do it.
My apologies. I just started rambling out of habit. It was almost as if I was talking to my younger sister.
But that's not a bad thing, right?
I'm the older sister. No. I'm the younger
Then
sister.
we'll head out as soon as we finish our prep.
Let's go our separate ways for now, then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
Let's do it. Oh yes, we don't actually have to do it. Yes. Okay, cool. I appreciate that's a welcome time skip. Let's do some investigation.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek. There seem to be several people inside.
Let's try to eavesdrop on them first. You and Paimon hide in the corner and try your best to eavesdrop on people inside the infirmary. Several people appear to be engaged in the conversation. Oh.
It's not impossible.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here. So, why don't we just try to talk to them in person?
Giving up on eavesdropping and just invading their conversation. Great, let's go. You don't take a long deep breath before inhaling a large amount of vapor from a foul smelling. Wait, oh. Tell them acme for what's performing with Paimon makes you want to throw up. Oh wait! Oh, we're making ourselves sick on purpose! Aha.
Someone, please help! She's sick!
That's kind of smart.
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground.
It's really convenient we collapsed sitting up.
Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion? Could it be poison? Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here.
My stomach really hurts.
Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
With that height, you could probably use her as a walking stick.
You can do it, traveler.
Thank you, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
Suzuan is taking out a few instruments, begins to do a checkup. I'm not so healthy, she gets suspicious. Oh yeah, good point.
I see now. My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way. Eh? Oh, that's good. But I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath.
She's been using her hands to palpate different areas of my abdomen. Seems like she's using elemental energy too. Her expression is growing more and more relaxed.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
It's not too bad.
And here?
That hurt a little.
Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there should
Oh no, she's suspecting something!
Oh, how strange.
Is my acting a bit over the top?
What about here? Does this hurt?
Not really, you can barely feel it.
Oh. I understand. So that's what it is.
What's the disease? Like, well, not disease, sorry. What's like the name for the condition of like, faking other conditions? Is it Munchausen's or am I like, getting that wrong? She got a diagnosis with Munchausen's.
I think you just ate something.
Oh, never mind.
That's all. Nothing too serious.
It is Munchausen's, right?
I have a pretty bad stomach ache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious.
Me nodding your head.
And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Wolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should...
Congratulations, you won't die!
Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you?
It's Munchausen's. Hey, I have a big brain after all.
Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
And she hopped away, just like that.
This infiltration mission is going much more smoothly than I imagined. Next, there are only 2 people left in the room. Thank you for checking out the super chat. Thank you. Imagine it was the Tori doing a health checkup. Yes, please. Yes, please. I would love that. I said this earlier, but it's been exactly 1 year since Satore's first introduction in the game, and I can't believe it's been that long. But I've never been the same since. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Tori be less health, took up more vivisection. Well, Tori's not actually like a doctor in terms of like the biological sense. In other languages, the Tori or the doctor is translated as like someone who has a doctorate rather than like an actual medical professional. So like he's not actually a doctor. He just you know, is a doctor in the same way that like, you know, professor. Well, I don't know how education works, but you know what I mean. He's got a doctorate, but he hasn't because he got expelled from academia. Ow! I'm sitting really awkwardly. So just called the woman Lorvine, so she has to be one of those freaking visitors to the infirmary I've heard of before. Would that mean that man next to her is Zero then?
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
And a doctorate, he's not a medical professional, that's what I'm saying, yeah. He's that's the way they translate his name in other languages. Still not great. Can't keep staring at her, it'll draw unwanted attention. That guy also seems to have noticed. Now he's looking in my direction too!
Her stomach ache's really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they
I like her outfit, she's really cool.
Gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sishuin take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
This guy sounds like the nerd emoji.
That's correct. Sorry.
They say Sijuin. I think it's pronounced Sijuin, like they're pronouncing it. So I'm pronouncing it too, but I actually don't know.
Are you two also sick?
we've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups and to pick up the medicines Miss Siegewien prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her, you could say she fancies herself as Miss Siegewien's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
These two seem to have a pretty terrible relationship. They only ran into each other because they came here to pick up their meds at the same time. But outside of the two of them, there's nothing suspicious inside the room. All the files on the table appear to be patient records. And while there's a box, I can't check it out right now. There's also not that many furnishings on the wall. Wait, there seems to be a movable hatch on the ground over there. Oh!
Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this!
But...
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that.
Yeah, what do you think they did to get sent down here?
Able to continue our previous lives.
The presence of a movable hatch isn't strange by itself, but perhaps it's my adventurer's intuition speaking, but isn't it a bit strange that there's a movable hatch in here of all places? Is it hiding something?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough
does sound
rest for
so
me,
nerdy in the
so
end.
I'm
Yeah,
going
he's
to
got
get
a
out of
nerd
this
voice.
excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
He just slowly walked off like that?
That's just what he's like.
Juriel killed someone with a, actually.
I'm sorry you had to see all of that.
I think you did.
I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? But there's no need to keep dwelling on him. I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Siegewien should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
Thank you for looking after me.
No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Siegewien.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
She is so... her voice is so cute.
Miss Lorvine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
They talked about them before I walked in. Why don't I remember?
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
Thank you!
See ya!
And away she goes.
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double-check a few details, if that's all right with you. Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead. So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain, with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else? That's it. All right then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods. And don't stay up too late at night.
First part I'm good with. Second part, I can't promise.
Got it. Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure.
Teachman's still looking at me. She just tried to take a nap like she said.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest.
Move yourself to regular patient's bed and relax completely. Weariness from the work and until gathering you've been holding back. Oh, you can't ever catch Paimon's conversation with Sijin.
We've been to lots of places together. She may look a bit under the weather now, but she's actually super strong. Oh, so you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry, she'll recover soon.
You're being way too nice about Paimon. Don't stay up all night. Yeah, about that.
Ah, you're awake. How do you
I know my
feel?
child dreams.
You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
Feel a lot better. Thank you both.
Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take your meds regularly, and remember bland foods. Thank you, Miss Sijin.
So we can expand. I don't think we can not expand. I don't think we can explore the hatch then, can we? Well, away we go. Not like that.
Take it easy.
Kill for Arlecchino, you too. Yeah. I love Miss Arlecchino. She's amazing. Sorry, my brain isn't working too well today.
Take it easy.
I'm still sick myself. There we go.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death.
Did I say anything I shouldn't have?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now. Paimon talked with Sijin the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
Are we really off track though? There's still a few weird things about the place. That movable hatch on the ground, as well as the questionable question Sijin asked Lurvine. And also, were they really talking about their meds before he walked in? Was Lurvine and Jurio's agreement genuine? Were they just putting on a show? Or argument? Paimon, hear me out.
Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to give the info to Linny.
Alright, let's do it. Oh, we work as normal. Cool. Let me write keywords on paper. Taking a while. There we go. I'm in the Fatui spy. Yeah, I love this! We're actually helping the Fatui for once. Leave it to Lynette. Oh, she's in disguise? No, she's not in disguise. This is regular Lynette. The promised 9th day arrives. I'm absolutely happy that we're helping the Fatui here.
Let's go meet up with Linny.
Oh wait, side note. Oh shoot. Okay, I was gonna pull, but It's not a question of how many you would kill for Arlecchino, it's a question of how many you would leave alive. Yep, same. If Ms. Arlecchino asks me to kill, I kill.
Did you two run into any trouble over the
She
past
kills
few
me
days?
because I was lacking. You know the copy master that's like oh, something about being traditional? Call me traditional, but I was raised to serve blank. In this case, it's call me traditional, but I was raised to serve my father.
No, we just
I love
worked
Miss
our
Arlecchino.
shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Freminet successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago. And as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Freminet's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
I'm not opposed to helping you.
Perhaps that's true. You are both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately, there's still one thing that could get between us.
Look,
lest
I'm
you
loyal to
forgot
Mr. Arlecchino too.
the
You got
matter
nothing
of
to
our
worry about.
respective loyalties. You've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
Well, everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the future, too.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Freminet and Lynette feel the same way.
I get it now.
Glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Freminet returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch.
Ooh.
Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
We heard about that too. Lenny's talking to most loyal to Fatui ever. Yeah. I'm not just
Also,
loyal to
I'm
one
her
Harbinger,
brother,
I'm loyal to
remember?
like
It's
all
only
of them
natural
except for
an older brother to care about his younger sister's
Pulsinella.
well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right
And also
away.
Columbina, I hate her, but like that's just besides the point. She was mean to Dottore. We're not gonna get along now. Head in secret, we say, walking in front of people who are watching.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh.
Oh.
Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sigewinne isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Did she find a lead and left to follow it?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her.
That's not a good sign.
Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter.
Imagine the biggest plot twist ever is the Fatui being trying to protect Rhoda along. Honestly, I believe the Fatui are gonna be anti-heroes, not villains. Like, I believe firmly that they're anti-heroes and not like the actual villains of the story. They have their reasons for doing what they're doing, so I want to see what those reasons are.
These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sigewinne would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems
Maybe
quite
she
normal
just
to
can't
me.
read emotions very well.
These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
It's not information that's useful for finding Lynette.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication.
This bed is still unmade.
Which means, either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
It's not a good sign. Lenny, are you okay? I don't think he's getting worried. Where's clue number 3? Is it the hatch?
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Lenny leans down to get a close to the movable hatch.
The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
I think Linny's the one starting to panic. Yeah. Yeah. He's absolutely panicking right now. He is panicking. Poor Linny.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
This is...
Is that all?
Is there anything on the back?
The back. This is...
Show me, now!
Linny?
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
Oh.
No. Could she have... Is she already...
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
I don't think I like Wriothesley anymore.
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But
Linny's beginning to distort.
we didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Oh no. Why would he choose to act during our second invitation instead of the first?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't
But he
do
only cares about the
anything without a clear
Fatui.
goal or
Uh-oh.
reason.
Uh-oh.
So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Neuvillette, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
I didn't go after you as well.
I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic, just think everything over. I have to stay calm.
Maybe?
This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
Maybe. Because, like, Linny is closer to Arlecchino. Either he's keeping Linny, like, either Linny's not targeted because he's closer to Arlecchino, and that's, like, a bad thing, because, you know, it doesn't want to anger Arlecchino.
Wait.
Or maybe he
right.
wants...
Wait, but that means... The fact that Freminet was able to leave the grounds... Could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Freminet leave like that?
I get it now. He deliberately made both of them disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Freminet. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Hey, Linny, it'll be okay. Calm down.
Don't be like this, Linny. Freminet wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
We'll come with you.
I cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
I love Linny so much.
He's rushed out the door! After him!
We gotta go find him. Come on. And she was listening the whole time? No!
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
Even Caesarine is suspicious.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
Oh, they've known the whole time. Oh no!
Someone, please help! She's sick!
We got caught eavesdropping. We were busted.
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb.
No!
I like the feeling of being trusted. Oh my!
We got
What's
played.
wrong, little one? There's no need to be.
Melisauce?
Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill. Lenny! Wait!
Lenny!
It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
My guy just teleported. Where the hell did he go?
How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Wriothesley's office.
Come on. Where's Wriothesley? Come on, come on, come on. I don't like that they were onto us. Normally we're the ones who are one step ahead, and now now the tables have turned, and I don't like it.
Come out and face me, Wriothesley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
I don't like him anymore.
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether.
No.
Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No. He's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Freminet, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatoui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meropide is a pleasant place.
He's way too
Most
cocky.
people enjoy their
No.
lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Freminet has also fallen into your hands, right?
He is so smart if
You're
he's
so
actually planned this whole thing
omnipotent and
out.
so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Freminet is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Right, Wriothesley, don't do this. Where are Lynette and Freminet?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Freminet should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So, where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
No!
Freminet's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
This is getting really fucked up. You locked him outside of the fortress.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meropide, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So,
It's a bit too personal right
you've
now.
been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happen to hear a
I
thing
hate
or two,
him,
that's all.
but like I love
In
how
any
much I hate him.
case,
If that
I will
makes
be
sense.
straight with you.
He's really cool, but man, this is kind of messed up.
I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Freminet is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as
You
well as
can't
I
describe
what
him as
cannot
being
last after
pickled. That's really fucked up.
You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
So you do want to speak to Miss Arlecchino?
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see
Turn
why she
Freminet
would
into a
refuse.
pickle. Effie is a pickle. He's pickled Freminet.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the fortress of Meropide?
Funniest thing I've ever seen.
This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Linny!
Why do you have to do this?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatoui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk.
We're trying to infiltrate, because like, what's going on with Child, you know?
Mr. Freminet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
Father sounds weird. Can you call her daddy instead? If you want to. It means the same thing. I'm sure she wouldn't mind.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6.
You don't you dare count down.
Wait,
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Wriothesley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
I don't. Can we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way.
Well, we won't stay out of yours.
But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
You said 1.5, you would have laughed your ass off. Oh yeah, you would have done, you know, the teacher/parent thing of like counting down in halves when you get too close to 1. Please spare Freminet and Lynette.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly.
Oh
and I'll
shit,
agree
I'm
to your
not paying
request.
attention. I'm gonna get them killed!
Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
Kelly is asking about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, you keep working without any rest. During lunch on the 3rd day, you find a portion of strange meat in your welfare meal. cool. It's the meal. We see if you can keep working continuously.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near their production. Fanta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fanta company
Who will
sponsored
see
it.
it if you keep working continuously?
The
Wait, what?
company must want a return on their investment as well.
Who will see it if you keep working continuously? What does that mean?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that time?
Sijuin? You think so?
We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners.
Oh,
at work in the
okay, cool.
production zone.
And in what circumstances does the strange meat appear?
According to Collins, we often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoner. The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. Because of that, the Melusines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appear rather strange and alien to humans.
Oh no! Okay. So if you work for 3 days straight, she gets concerned about your health, and she gives you a meal like she's made herself, but the strange meat is like because she doesn't understand what it should look like? Yes, that's it. And why does this? Oh wait, why does the strange meat appear? Wait, it does. Oh, this. Wait.
The Melusine race perceives the world very differently. We often see Miss Sijuin. The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he does. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. The research note said that the Melusine.
I think it should be this one. Strange meat appears, like that. And then why does it appear? Because Melusines don't understand. Yes, got it.
So that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not
Paimon, put away the glasses, please!
And if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her
It's a hostage
genuine
negotiation.
concern
Yeah,
for
exactly. It's a
workers'
hostage negotiation. He's wearing them stupid, silly glasses again.
cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out.
It's Mizuki food, right?
Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right.
That was a hiccup! Wait, that was a hiccup! What kind of sound was that?
There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
Fanta. It must be violent the Pancration Ring's hidden rule you get, the Fanta. You sent the package containing the strange blood-colored fluid? Fanta did.
Fanta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile,
so the
Fanta's
Fanta
internal reports suggest.
Wait.
I've been told that the infirmary is. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fanta company sponsored it.
Who's in the package? So it is the Fanta thing, right?
Reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an...
Why does it look the way it does?
The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament...
That's the reason
Fanta's
why.
internal reports...
I'm not sure. But it does only because they sponsor they sponsor it, right?
The Pancration tournament only took place because the Fanta company sponsored it. The company must want to...
So this, who sent it?
The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real Fanta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed...
I think it should be this.
Fanta's internal report...
For this, and this one should be this one.
The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of...
What? Huh? It's the... Okay.
The Fanta promoter has been struggling.
Why does it look the way it does?
Fanta's internal reports...
This. Return on investment.
The research note said that...
That's not it. Wait, what?
I've been told that the infirmary is... We often see Miss Sijuin...
Wait, why is that?
The research note said that...
We've lost access to one of the clues, but it's the clue that, like, I think is the most important.
I've been told that the infirmary is all... We often see Miss Sijuin... The Fanta promoter has been struck... Fanta's internal report... We often
I'm just gonna pick a random one, I was gonna say it's wrong. Because no one's correct. Isn't the package containing the changeable color fluid?
The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament...
Oh, this one.
Because the Fanta company sponsored it.
That one? And then...
I've been told that the Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize...
Is that it? Oh, that's... Okay, that makes no sense of the order, but sure.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the Pancration ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange blood-colored
Crazy makes it confusing.
liquid.
Yeah, like... It's just... I don't think it's, translated too well in English, like, you know, for you to come to the same conclusions.
People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale, to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely
The Duke
refused
that's
to give
standing
an
right in front of you,
entertaining
Paimon,
idea.
that can hear you talk, that you might want to address, like, directly.
The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. Alright, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
We haven't collected enough info to answer that question.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Wriothesley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Freminet never even crossed your mind!
Linny!
You'll pay for this!
They gonna fight?
Ah!
He gets shot! Wait, what?
Linny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Siegeween. That was a fantastic shot.
No!
It was nothing, Your Grace. Siegeween? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
At least he's okay.
Siegeween...
You're his accomplice in all this.
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Neuvillette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties.
But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
If you're close with Neuvillette, why not learn a thing or two about virtue from him?
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Neuvillette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Siegeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you.
What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want. Let them go.
Linny, no!
How touching. Can you
Wriothesley!
just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Siegeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
A familiar figure burst into the room. Wait, Lynette? No, you're not Lynette.
Please.
Ah,
Clorand.
Miss Clorand.
Or Clorand.
My door.
Wait, did you say my door?
Freminet!
What's going on? What is Clorand doing here?
Work.
Okay. Thanks, Clorand.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linny. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Freminet? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress?
She really does have the
Why
medic
is he looking like
TF2 gun.
Like this?
These symptoms, it can't be.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
Oh. Oh no! But he's blushing!
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Freminet a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Freminet to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Linny. And his expression looks disgusted. Seems he'd rather not have Siegeween touch Freminet. Still, he didn't stop her since it's obvious that Freminet does require urgent medical care. Siegeween's examining Freminet carefully. She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Freminet will be okay.
How is he?
This into water, drinking primordial seawater. Yesn't. Like, if you ingest, like, just a little bit of it, and it's, like, not too much, it kind of just, like, makes you feel drunk. But if you, like, get it splashed on you, or, like, if it's, like, a considerable amount, then you turn into water, I think, is how it works. Like, in minimal amounts, it probably, it doesn't, like, dissolve you. It just, you know, it's the whole, synth thing, right?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Oh, but that's turned into water. I don't know how it works. But either way, he's okay, so it's good.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Freminet for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
Phineas finally begins to stop tensing muscles in his face. It seems he trusts what Sejuin just said. I don't like you, Wriothesley.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sejuin may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time... well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette.
Henlo.
He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
There you go.
That's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Why does this guy keep talking about tea so much?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Linny, are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny!
Oh.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Freminet? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
He just really likes tea. Oh, hey, he's awake! Let's go! Why are we the first thing that he sees and not like his, you know, siblings? It feels like, you know, Linny should have been the first thing he sees.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side.
He's
Lynette,
sleepy.
Together?
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Yes.
The Duke and Clarande are gone. They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Freminet out of the sea.
Clarande saved Freminet from the sea. That's what happened there. Oh, leave this way. I am so just navigationally challenged. Alright, infirmary time. Let's go. So slow. By the way, have you guys seen how fast Neuvillette swims in the water? I can't go back to swimming without him on my team now, because he swims like so much faster. I love Neuvy. Okay, infirmary time. Let's go. Almost there.
Take it easy.
So far. Why is it so far? Why is it so far? There we go. seas. It should be Linny and
She's
Lynette.
awake. Freminet, how do you feel?
Linny. Lynette.
We're all here.
Where?
I can't remember if this is correct or not, but I think in JP, Freminet is voiced by the same VA who voices Rui Kamishiro in Project Sakai. So now just like associate the two together.
The Infirmary, at the Fortress of Meropide, Mr. Freminet, and you are no longer in any danger.
How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
What happened after you snuck into the pipes?
Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Oh? Let's see this then. Are we getting a flashback? We get to play as him? Or... Huh? Ooh!
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
From an invented. Oh no, you sus.
Where could Master Child be?
We get to explore now, it's Freminet. Oh. Actually, I haven't got Freminet yet, because he was on a banner that I didn't pull on.
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with.
Still can't believe someone looked at Melusine and let their intrusive thoughts win when you look at Caesar. Yeah, I'm the same. Someone did the do with the Melusine. And that fact lives rent free in my head. It's so funny to me though. Let's go. This gives me like Minecraft adventure map vibes, you know? Maybe no one knows actually. Maybe I'm just going insane again. Let's make it go down. Yeah, it only goes up or down. Cool. This way. How's team again? How's it been so far? It's been pretty good. I've been really enjoying the Fontaine Archon class so far.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Yeah, okay. What do you mean avoid these obstacles while you turn it though? Wait, well I didn't hear what it said. No, I didn't see what it said the second time. Wait, what did it say? Interesting rotary in place. Oh, wait. So go back and rotate it a different way? Or... Wait, huh? Beamer gotcha for what was his name? Neuvillette? Sort of. Off stream, I did some pulls this morning with the anniversary pulls. I got not only a Staff of Homa duplicate, but in the same 10 pull, I got Navi's weapon. I'm so happy about it. Need to rotate it. Before raising it. Oh, I see now! Okay, I was thinking about this the wrong way. I get it. I get it, I get it, I get it. Even when the game spells it out for me, I still don't understand because I'm just that stupid. Now we do it. I had the right idea, but I just couldn't, like, I was looking down, I was like, wait, there's no other area that I can get to, right? I forgot this thing literally rotates it. My great adventure, do you think you've heard that somewhere before? Might have to adventure maps for like maps where there'd be like a story that they'd tell and you like explore and try to, I don't know, it kind of lost the popularity, I think, but they were super popular back in the day. I never actually played one before though. I only ever watched people play them. Let's go down. Oh god, this does not look like a good color. This is giving me major like Grenier like vibes.
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
Go for a little swim then, shall we? Wait, can we... I wanna do... Whee! Oh no! Earth's house at Spyroom's? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. It's so pretty.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be going... Oh, there are traces here too. I need to keep going.
Alright, let's keep going then.
The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the... My heart is racing, and it's getting harder.
It's called a panic attack, Freminet.
What's going on?
You've got anxiety, it's a panic attack.
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Uh-oh. Oh no, we got the Grimace aura around us. Panic attack underwater, that's terrifying, yeah. But he can breathe underwater. Like these guys, with the vision, you can breathe underwater.
I can't die here.
His voice acting is so good.
This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater. I have to push on.
No, Freminet! Okay, there's Cloran. At least we know that he got rescued, but man.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared
like, Child is not from Fontaine. He can go in the seawater, so.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some
Someone's not
distance
seen any
between
Fontaine
myself
makes no
and the
sense to you?
fortress.
Okay, so basically, if you're born in France and you're from France,
probably passed out some time after that.
if you touch the spicy seawater, you evaporate and you become the seawater. So if you're French, you can't swim. You can swim, but like you can't swim in the ancient seawater because then you'll just you'll be dissolved. That's basically the Fontaine story so far.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she.
And also the water level's rising as well, which is concerning because eventually all of France will be flooded and everyone who's French will be dissolved into the water. Yay!
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak, Freminet. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right.
Anti-French water.
Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A
guest. Then I can
What
assume
happened
Wriothesley
if
was
a real
the one
person
who
did a French
invited her
feminine?
to come
Nothing would
down here?
happen. Only the French get dissolved.
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Got it. I'll go talk to him.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Lenny?
I don't think he wants to go speak to Wriothesley anymore.
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe
Is it
right
law
now,
in the UK to always
but
poke
I
fun at the
still
French?
can't
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
myself to
I mean,
leave.
I can like read
Both of
French,
you are
and
just in
I mean,
danger.
I'd say I can speak it, but I'm too afraid to actually speak it. So I have an excuse.
Understood.
I'm allowed to do this.
Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Oh,
Thank you.
let's go. You know what I can do though? See you on Neuvillette, coming right up. Damn it. Oh, wait. My bad. Wait. Sorry. Just gotta... See you on Neuvillette, coming right up. Obviously, in the next pull. It's gotta be now. You're not C1 Neuvillette. Look, I'm building pity. I'm building pity right now. Don't worry about it. Did I get something? Yes, I did. Look, watch this. Whoa! So cool. Oh, Canada's a domain challenge? But yeah, I got his weapon and I got a Homa dupe in the same temple. On like 14 pity or something. It was insanely good. Also, this glider looks so good on Neuvillette. Just look at that. It's like, it's almost made for him. He and Scar have like the same color scheme. So... But yeah, I already have Homer as well, so now I have a dupe that I can refine. Or give to like Zhongli or something. I honestly, I might just give it to Zhongli.
Excuse me.
I take it Mr. Freminet's condition has stabilized?
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegeween?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How are you feeling?
Was in his eye animations? Yeah. The water, like he gets the glass out, and then this one where like he's it's raining, and then he makes it like the rain go away. Told me to get a double 5-star. You're right. I did actually in the end.
Mostly fine, I think.
Why does drinking water snap my neck like that? Oh god, I had a Tingyun moment.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now then.
Speak French at near native level. I'm so sorry to hear that. That was actually really cool.
Well, want to explain yourself, Wriothesley?
But yeah, no, it's British people have to make fun of the French. It's just it is the law here.
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Please enlighten us as much as you like then.
But where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Then Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Why didn't you stop them then?
Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here.
We didn't really find
Everything he
helpers. The
did,
helpers just
from
kind of
finding
found him.
helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance.
Even if they don't like each other.
I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Linny's group would just do your work for you.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Freminet has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meropide is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
500! You can't just ask that.
Why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Clarant down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good Mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As
Excuse me, are
champion
you a
duelist,
felon?
Miss
Yeah.
Clarant can be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally
to be
capable
down
person
here,
to help me
Mr.
get through
Wriothesley?
the impending crisis.
And saving Freminet was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So what's inside the Forbidden Zone then?
That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance.
Yeah, but what's in
That
it
should
though?
be clear now that you've spoken
What's
to
in
Freminet.
it?
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Yes.
Follow me.
Oh, he's gonna take us? Sorry, I just almost choked. Let's do it. Where the hell are we going? Leaf. Or... Oh, we're going down!
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Wriothesley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meropide is.
So what is the Forbidden Zone then? Is it just gonna be like a massive like tank of primordial seawater or something?
Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
Oh, going down. As everyone's taking their position in the circular plate, it begins to slowly move downwards.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
And that is...
What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone.
How's Paimon going? Yeah, actually, it's a good point. How does Paimon use elevators? She just floats.
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatoui friends everything?
Yeah.
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Keep exploring.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Anything not purple is not a good sign.
Up one by one.
Thanks, Paimon. What's in the middle of the room?
Go on, have a look.
This looks like the Oh god, you know the Warframe trailer from Tenocon? The big open area? Reminds me of that. Room is really empty with nothing in here, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle of the room, which looks like some kind of massive sluice gate.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meropide. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year,
primordial seawater then, right?
Upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
Oh, the water pressure.
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well.
Oh,
Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary.
Oh, it's just primordial seawater then.
The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again.
Oh.
With that, and the symptoms that Freminet displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent
That's not
the
a good sign if it's
concentration
increasing
of
then,
primordial
is it?
seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
So it's continually leaking into the sea.
Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Neuvillette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh.
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
And if this gate falls, all of Fontaine will fall with it.
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meropide be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea?
Yeah, it feels like a really inconvenient place to build a prison, but what do I know?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meropide in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon Egeria ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent, and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them, and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontanian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress.
Oh!
I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else
makes sense then.
thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
And this is like awful because you know what's gonna happen. Like if you try and mess with it, you run the risk of accidentally causing the prophecy, and it'll be your fault. If you don't do anything, you run the risk of accidentally causing the prophecy, and it'll be your fault. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's gonna happen either way, and that is a lot of pressure to have on someone.
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate.
The intervener don't. The gate's gonna burst.
Prophecies
and that.
are troublesome
Ooh.
things. Just hearing one will
not a
create
nice
the first
thought.
wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
That's what he wants to do about it.
Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something.
Double-edged sword, yeah.
This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have—
So these are the— okay, these people have been working with them.
Jurier, he's not alone.
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a
we're
single soul
special.
about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
How about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin.
Ed who?
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're
So
not
he really
local,
was the
so I
whole
guess
nerd
it's
emoji
possible
after
for
all.
you not to have heard of him.
Edwin's main areas of research were archium and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meropide?
Ah, what a lovely idea.
Okay, that's not smart.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
Was that really necessary?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Whoa!
Someone really said enemies to lovers.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Yeah, we can tell. Is this just a normal room?
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Oh! This is...
What a huge...
It's the Borealis!
This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontanian history?
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation
Fortuna is in
Lemuria,
Warframe?
and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
They all live together, yes.
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the Primordial Sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontanians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
Can you share your plan with everyone?
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
That's so cool though, the massive ship. All I can think about is like Portal and Half-Life right now, because again, it's the Borealis, right?
I'll leave you here for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
It means my actions will decide the next steps Linny's group takes. In other words, if I want to tell Linny the truth, I must make him understand that we cannot afford excessive conflict right now.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
We will.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
Now where? I think we gotta tell him, right?
We're back!
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
No thanks.
How can you be so much like Wriothesley, always drinking tea?
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing
Is it
everything
Clarendon
from the
Wriothesley?
leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Wriothesley and Sijui.
Oh, Sijui as well. Okay.
Yeah, I heard 1 male voice and 1 female, so it should have been the 2 of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Wriothesley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Linny sounds a lot more like his old self.
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijui is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Freminet affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Meropide.
Very, very close.
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Linny.
Secondly, Wriothesley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatoui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us
Linny
at
is
first
so
because
clever.
he was hoping we could find Master Child for him. What's more, the fortress of Meropide is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udek's Neuvillette. Wriothesley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Wriothesley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the Infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
He's really good at this.
Smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Wriothesley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly.
Yes.
I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
Yes, we explained the big boat. Nice. I'll share what you saw. Now's not the time for disputes. It's very important. Okay, cool.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Wriothesley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis?
Yeah, I think so.
If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis.
Hey, nice!
But how could Wriothesley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just wanted to bring Father over to his side? Which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side. The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
Oh.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Linny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
We can work together, if necessary. We're best friends now. What's that?
Paimon's hungry.
Oh, you've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Sounds good. Let's go. Cafeteria it is then. This is just really annoying to traverse. There we go.
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well.
Traveler Paimon, over here.
Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijween?
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria.
What would you like to eat?
We can choose?
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
And all the tastiest stuff you have to offer, or the biggest portion.
Me too. Don't forget Paimon.
No problem. Just leave it to me.
The meal seat's been ordered if you arrive, and then, hey, it's nice, and we get drinks too. Okay, they taste terrible.
So delicious.
Free dinners are the absolute best.
Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second, we did do plenty of work after all.
Feeling full yet? How's the food?
Delicious.
Besides the milk, I mean, everything was super delicious.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
Sijween, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
You're really good at taking care of people.
Oh.
You're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
Paimon, you can't come in people's height.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear.
Oh, and what did you mean back in Wriothesley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well.
Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Glorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Glorand left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't impulsively chase after his
that's
brother.
why he sealed the pipes.
Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Glorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger.
You were all super considerate and really thought everything through.
It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Neuvillette would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
Really? I don't think he... That doesn't make sense at all. It's hard to imagine Neuvillette outside his office.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Made it to Leo, it's beautiful. Yes, Leo is so cool. I accidentally stumbled across it, because, like, I mean, I knew it existed, but, it was, what's her name? Xiangling's quest that led me to Leo for the first time, and man, it looks so pretty. Which floor is this on, then? Oh god. Is it so difficult to navigate? Nice.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yep. Are you gonna see more child? Oh, Paimon's a snore. Very loud one as well. She really immediately fell asleep.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
Good night. Dream? Child dream?
Out of my way! Get out of
Oh?
my way! What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop
Wait!
asking.
Has it burst? Wait! Wait! Wait!
Paimon still wants to
Is the dam bursting? It's the sound. It sounds like water running. Has it burst? Oh, the alarm does not sound good.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! There you are!
Oh, thank goodness!
Quisto and Laveroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone
Oh,
terribly wrong. Just
no!
now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here. Laveroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay,
This looks really good
whatever.
as well.
The point is, you should come with us.
Let's
Yeah,
evacuate.
he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
That means it must have happened to the gate.
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Okay.
Hey, hey! Be careful!
You need to run too!
Attention, please evacuate upwards and outwards.
Uh-oh.
And outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
I'm getting very into this. Uh-oh, it's bursting, isn't it? It's bursting.
They're here.
Just like I said.
Uh-oh.
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
No, Wriothesley, don't do this. Whoa! Ah! You can't just freeze the... That's not gonna hold it. Not for long.
Three, two, one.
Come on!
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Oh my god. That was so cool. This is the first time a Genshin like class has given me chills.
Neuvillette, why are you here?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Okay.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Wait, did we get to go see the knave? The knave! Wait! Miss Knave! Arlecchino! My beloved! Miss Arlecchino!
Look, there are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry. Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions. Please follow me. Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
I'll do my best. Where's Miss Arlecchino? I want to meet her. Oh my god, it's happening. Why couldn't this be Dottore?
Oh, so you two are the honored guests, Miss
Why did we have to
Freminet.
be knocked out when Dottore was speaking to Nahida?
Of course, of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
It's nice to meet you, Miss Arlecchino. This is the knave, the head of the House of Hearth, and the Linny siblings his father. She certainly does not seem to be easy to deal with. Thank you so much for the memberships. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You go get some membership. Be sure to thank Tachi. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's a pleasure to meet you too, Miss Arlecchino. I'm waving right now, but you can't see.
Come, sit beside me.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
She seems friendly enough, but I can't be Lars to her. Yeah, the knave is like known for just being like, Child calls her insane, and that she'd stab the Saritsa like in the back if she got the chance. So
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It's pretty good.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Her voice. Child should have no reason to have said something like that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know?
No, she's not. She couldn't care less about Child.
He's an excellent swimmer.
I have faith in his abilities.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
She looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the knave.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I forgot. Child was subdued by Udet's
Subdued, yeah, we'll use that word. Not absolutely bodied.
Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Neuvillette.
I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts. Not that she cares. She literally could not care less.
Surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Meropide.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Oh, she's suddenly interested now, is she?
Well...
Paimon's statement just left us wide open.
The Fortress of Meropide lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. But there's also no evidence that he's been injured or killed.
That is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable.
She's so lucky she got a letter from Arlecchino. She is so lucky.
Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya.
Wait, is she's impersonating him in the letter back?
The scenery on the streets in front of the opera house. Is it something like
You can
that?
just write back as yourself. I'm sure she'd appreciate it. He's trying to get the pressure. I'm not sure if I'm able to convince her, but like at least try to distract her from Farina. Sounds good to me, yes?
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Oh.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
I think she's gonna pick up on the fact that right now Fontaine is like about to be flooded. just maybe.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Oh, what's Neuvillette doing?
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Navi?
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Come on, Navi. Don't do anything stupid, okay? Navi! Woo! He's doing so well.
Day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient
He could
power
just
could easily obliterate
He could
an
just do
entire
this!
race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
He can just push it back like that. That's incredible.
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Wait. Isn't the punishment for the sin? He can just
Alright.
nut out the prophecy.
Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
He can just nut. Oh my god, I love him.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
It's not the time, Wriothesley.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
What, the bet, like, you know, if the only two outcomes, you'd be living or you wouldn't be living.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage.
Oh.
Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by
Okay,
yourself.
so not on like surviving, but on how many people would come.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke.
Wait, was it?
Anyway, you still got some unfinished business to
I was
attend
like,
to in
wait,
the
why
overworld.
would you want legal
correct?
codices?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Can I go pee real quick? I really need to go pee. Look at him go. All this water stuff has made me need to pee really badly. Are we good? Can take a pee break? Or are we gonna go back to more cutscene? No, more cutscene! Right, no, I'm taking a pee break right now. There's been too much water on the screen. I'm gonna end up with a wet chair unless I pee right now. Right, back in a second. Don't go anywhere unless you've gone somewhere. Enjoy Miss Arlecchino for now. You can pretend you're sitting next to her. I will be right back. Time me. Right, when I say go, start a timer. 3, 2, 1, go! motherfucker! 1 second! Ow! 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 I need a second! Motherfucker! Ow! Guess who hit their knee really bad? 1 sec. It's real bad. It's real. Ow! Real bad. Okay, I think I'm good. Hey, good news, everyone, though. Wait, 1 second. Good news. At least Hazbin Hotel just got announced, like, official release for January. I'm very excited because I've been waiting years for this. But oh my god. Okay, so I ran, right? I saw the news at Hazbin Hotel and I was really excited and I was gonna like run and like, you know, scream at it with you guys. I'm lagging now. Gonna scream at it and like tell you guys. Why am I lagging? Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not a good sign. 1 second, everyone. Wait, am I good now? I might just wait. Hazard Hotel got announced, so I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I've been waiting years for this. And I went to go tell you guys, and then what happened instead was I just like ran directly into the banister.
Me seeing Arlecchino, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Sorry, daddy.
Yes,
Wait,
thank you so sorry, Jonesy for 10. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, no, I liked it. But I ended up hurting my leg in the process, and oh my god, it hurt so much. I can't oh god, wait, one sec. I can't describe the amount of pain I felt by slamming, like, knee first into, the banister. There's pain, and then there was that. I almost, like, cried, it was that bad.
Miss Farina.
Okay, we're
As
good.
the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand.
I cannot believe Hazard Hotel's finally coming out as well. It's a Prime Video.
Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue.
Ooh. Thank you so much for the memberships. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You get the membership, please be sure to thank Tachi. Oh god. My knee still hurts so much. There's gonna be a massive bruise on my leg. Oh god. The force I ran into that was genuinely, I've never hurt my knee so badly before.
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract
Then
your
prove it,
accusation
Farida!
and
You've done
stop
nothing!
doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures!
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, And I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Rina's not acting like her usual self. She's actually seriously refuting the Knaves's accusations. I mean, she means what she says. She's not putting on a front.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
Was it a lie? Or can she really not tell us? She was so full of conviction and confidence just now, but now she's deflated like a popped balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
I see.
I did my homework, I just forgot to bring it, she says.
Always lies
It's at home, she says. I just forgot to bring it. You can trust me, I did it.
Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending
god, finally my knee
disaster?
feels better. Oh! Sorry, the pain's just like finally gone away. I'm happy now. Okay, I can concentrate on the game. That was so painful though.
An emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
But except it makes, you know, energy out of people's judgments, right?
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina.
I love Miss Arlecchino's hair so much.
I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro?
The F-Corp singularity, it does give me big singularity vibes, yeah?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
These aren't topics I can speak about. I don't even know what Neuvillette's task was. If I had to guess, he probably went down to deal with the surging primordial sea. But can he really deal with it all by himself? Yes, he can. Do you doubt him? Is Farina being truthful or not?
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
As you wish.
You too, Paimon.
Thank you.
Thanks, Miss Arlecchino. I appreciate your offer. You're so nice. When NPCs change topping, brings up a number of less significant matters. Everything becomes more relaxed.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the Knave for bringing these over as well.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. and I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss child before
I would be so honored, ma'am. I would be so honored. Yes, of course.
Paimon's coming too.
We're gonna discuss so much together. Miss Arlecchino, ma'am, where'd you go? Miss Arlecchino? Sebby. Hello, Nova, how you doing? Wait, let me just... Aha, you've been wrenched. Wait. Aha, you've been wrenched. Nice. I think I wrenched the right person. Is Arlecchino? Where'd you go? Let's escort her out. She's so mother.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings
Yeah,
with
we
him.
know.
That's what Paimon thought.
What do you want to say?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
There's no need. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meropide. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Freminet are still there.
I love her
and I
so
trust their
much.
judgment and abilities.
Miss Dave!
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them. Especially Linny.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Farina? You are outside
Incompetent.
by the streets, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the fortress of Meropide.
She really likes her sweet treats.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused? Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Oh? Come over here, you little critter, you!
Hi! Hello! Miss Arlecchino! I like her a little bit.
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
Freminet, it's a cat. I don't think it can understand you.
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually
Those are her real
just
hands.
bait.
Wait, these are her real hands. She's got claws.
No one will blame someone for taking a bait.
Oh my.
After all, from the moment it was attached
Sorry,
to the
there's
hook,
this story going on
the
right
bait
now,
is
but I'm not
meant
paying
to
any
be
attention because it's Arlecchino. I want my neck to be sliced open by those claws.
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon.
Oh.
In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Wait. So she's not a god? She's a wait, what? She's not a god?
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina
oh no!
Alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon.
Wait.
Perhaps Udex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article.
I don't think Neuvillette is the real Archon, but I don't like Freminet doesn't seem like the real Archon either.
I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
What if it's powering the Aura Trace in the same way that the Dendrognosis was powering the Akasha?
Yes, Father.
My dear children,
I need to bow too. You bow my head.
News from the Fortress of Meropide. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Wriothesley.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Udex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as
my knee hurts again. Ooh!
I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Udex Neuvillette. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the Fortress of Meropide will be a front. Linny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Why is she just so mother?
You should know the rest. Linny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
Pretty base, not gonna lie.
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Udex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
How did you come to that conclusion?
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Udex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon.
VA nailed it. Oh yeah, seriously,
Of course, that is all just how I feel.
I love Miss Arlecchino
do not require
so
justification.
much. Why couldn't we have had this tutorial though? I would have like fainted.
It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontanians will have no choice but to save themselves.
Is she not met Venti? Or is she met Venti? Well, like Venti! Venti still does like art, like Archon things. Freminet just kind of eats cake and, you know, acts weird in court.
Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you.
I would be honored to cooperate with you, Miss Nave.
You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve. And as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together.
Miss Neuvillette, Mr. Neuvillette. I said Neuvillette. Oh god, the Americans are ring off on me. Neuvillette.
He certainly returned quickly.
I'm too distracted by Mr. Arlecchino.
So I'll leave you to him.
But being a Fatoui? But being Fatoui does not stop me, okay, right? The Tories are very hard during this game. I love the Fatoui so much. If I had to rank them, I'd probably go the Torre, Scaramouche, Child, then Arlecchino. Like, they're all just harbingers. Or ex-harbingers if you squint, like, you know, but still.
Neuvillette, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur.
Look, I'm so simple. I love Arlecchino so much.
Thank you for protecting Farina.
See Fatui more as anti-heroes than villains. Exactly, Fatui anti-heroes. Maybe that's what happened down there?
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the Primordial Sea and reseal the sluice gate.
That's what happened on our side. Yeah, we're gonna explain the whole thing.
So as expected, the Knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you some questions?
Permission granted.
You have enough power to force back the Primordial Sea. Does that mean you have some deeper connection with the Hydro Archon?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though. You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and
the way he says that, you guys.
I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
What did you send to the Fortress of Meropide, then?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Oh. And it's raining.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
The clear skies are suddenly filled with dark clouds. The rain became heavier and the light rain soon growing to a downpour. And just moments before Neuvillette has mentioned his sense of grief. Neuvillette, you can't be... Yeah, I mean, it's obvious that he's the dragon. We all know. We all knew.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
He's the dragon sovereign of water.
The dragon of... what? Huh?
It's obvious. He's the Hydro Dragon.
Please do not be so surprised. Farina?
Neuvillette, are you listening?
My apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
You guessed correctly.
Yeah.
I sincerely
not
hope
even
you'll
hiding
be able
it.
to keep this a secret for me.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret.
It's so obvious.
Still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
Interesting then.
There are 7 elemental Archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me.
Oh. Hey, Farina! We found a solution! You wanna just, like, give up your gnosis?
Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
He can! He just said how!
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a
now
later
Novi.
time.
Who's the dragon for Innocent and Sumeru? I don't believe Azdahel was the sovereign dragon. He's a dragon, but he's not the sovereign, I don't believe. And the sovereign of Sumeru was, Apep, or Apep, however you pronounce it. And inside of Apep was, like, the home that all the fungi came from. I recently played Nahida's, oh my god, my knee. Oh. That doesn't feel right. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, we haven't seen all the sovereigns.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meropide? Paimon is a little worried.
See you later, Neuvillette. I keep Neuvillette again. Oh god. Did we meet one of them? Yeah, we met Apep in the Nahida quest part too. Bye, Navi. Oh, cool. What's this? Oh, new quest. Cool. No, new quest, sorry. New, event. Oh, it's miles away. My knee doesn't hurt right now, but it feels really weird and not like it's in a concerning kind of way, you know? You're losing a French accent? I never had a French accent. Actually, right. This is something that helped me speak French quite a bit was Widowmaker in Overwatch. That was when I learned how to do the French R sound. By listening to every single Widowmaker voice line on the wiki because I definitely didn't love her. I was normal about Widowmaker. It's not on this floor? It was. It's on a different floor. When you kept at least look in the usual spot. I don't know what the usual spot looks like. It just feels like weird when I like almost feels like I cut it or something. Like it feels like it's got like scratched rather than just bruised. And like run my finger over the side. But I did just hit it really hard, so who knows. I'll have a look at it after the stream. I'm sure it's like not an issue.
Traveler, Paimon, you're back! Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
We're both doing great.
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it?
Sounds rough. I'm fine. Wait. Ugh.
A few people sustained superficial injuries,
Ooh.
but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Neuvillette paid us a visit.
So
it was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the
I found
crisis
a
for the
spot that
time
like
being.
hurts like a ton, but I'm sure it's I'm sure it's probably fine.
Of course. We must also thank you for the help you provided.
How did Neuvillette
I might have
know
been,
that he was
I'm sure I haven't
near
become the first VTuber to dislocate their like kneecap on stream, so
Well, Monsieur Neuvillette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both alright. If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days. Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time. I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well.
Oh.
Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Who else? Can we speak to, over here? Probably fine. Yeah, I know it's probably nothing. It's just, ow. I really, like, ran full force. Because, yeah, I'm stopping at Hasbin Hotel. I remember, like, even before the pilot came out for Hasbin.
You guys are back?
My favorite character is Serpentious because I'm not a scaly.
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Huh? No, not at all.
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you.
Aww.
Worried about you, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive?
I've admitted to it now, I can't deny it. No. Serpentious is cool.
I'd tell him I'm
He was
sure
my
they're
favorite.
fine. Wherever they are, they're
I like
kicking
the
back
snake.
with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
He was voiced by the person who was the Battle Block Theater, like, narration. But I think they recast him. So I'm interested to see who the new Serpentious will be.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
I'm sure the welfare meals must have just skyrocketed in quality recently.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
You go see Wriothesley in his office, right? Snake has not be of eggs, right? Yeah, they're called the egg boys, I think. But yeah, he has the egg army. It's lower? Huh? It's not in here. Where is it then? It's not in here. But it... What? Am I going insane? What the hell? To the game, maybe, but it says higher. Like it's trying to get me to leave.
Take it easy.
Maybe what? What is this waypoint? What do you mean higher? Huh?
Jurier, Miss Sijween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
Nicola Alistair Moore. Oh, Alistair's also really cool. Alistair's my favorite.
That's no
Spencer's my
excuse
second
for-
favorite. Or they're tied, I guess.
Huh? What's you two?
Jurier, Lurvine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
We're fine, thanks.
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though.
We won't say
so
a word, don't
to
worry.
anyone.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Not at all!
And then one more. Oh, shoot. It's over here. So which layer is this on then? Cool. It's ages to walk. I'll get there in a second. Ugh. Navi can only run so fast.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
Is he really practicing magic tricks right now?
A bare teeth cat?
Well, well, look who it is.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely, Freminet.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support.
Aww.
Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clorand in person.
Oh, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about
Oh, that's wholesome.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
it. Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
Yeah, we're on the same side as the knave now. Let's go.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close.
We're close to the
which
knave!
might also include you.
Mm-hmm. Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Linny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
Huh. That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
Aww.
Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely.
Made by Miss Arlecchino herself, of course.
Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
Nice. Dr. Wriothesley. Oh, we're being sent everywhere. I love this glider in Neuvillette so much. Neuvillette looks so cool with it. Amazing, listen us back and forth. Yep, thanks for padding up the playtime, Genshin. Appreciate it. Alright. Hey, Mr. Wriothesley.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Eudex himself to exchange the courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think it's gonna work.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sigewinne's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Clorand has left as well.
Here we go.
She also took her
I
gift
spilled
from
water
Miss
on myself
Sigewinne.
again. I'm really good at drinking water.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Gifts? For us?
Are these from Sigewinne too?
Nope, they're from yours truly.
Oh.
You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Is food still going?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Thank you.
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Nice. So return to the dorms to rest. Down we go. Wait, let's get Novi and Wriothesley together. Okay. Let's go, Novi. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This video you ever seen? Yeah, this place is actually really nice. Everyone seems super well taken care of. It encourages you to work so that, like, you know, you get benefits. You know, like good food. It seems like a really cool place. Like, if you get sent here, you're getting, like... It's almost like a luxury. And people even stay here after their terms are up because they like it so much. So look how pretty Novi is. Alright. Elon. Thank you. Oh, nice.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
Looks like we've regained our freedom.
Being free sure feels pretty special now.
Is this something you'd like to say?
Huh? How did you know?
You usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true! Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all. It's like, we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people.
I would rather ditch Paimon the second we get the chance to, but like...
There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but... We've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
No. I would dump her like at the nearest ditch.
Are you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too.
Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward.
Yeah, whatever you say, Paimon.
Just the thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary.
We live in a prison that believes you can become a better person with the right support and understanding of your situation. Yeah! It seems like a really cool place. We'll be fine, so don't worry, Paimon.
Alright then, good night to you, traveler.
Good night to you, Paimon. Child dream? We haven't had one of them in a while. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's a child dream! Okay, cool. Wait. Huh? Is he in the... Wait. Wait! That's not... Is that the whale? No! You can't add there! Wait! You can't add that there! No! That was really good. But also... No! Is he in the Primordial Sea then? I guess he's not from Fontaine, but like... He's just chilling, he's fine, he can breathe. He took a breath in underneath there, so like... Is he cool? Like... I just... Child! Okay. It's the first time I actually ended a quest with a cutscene, I believe, like that. Like an actual cliffhanger cutscene. That was really cool, though. This one's been the best of the Fontaine quest so far, which kind of lines up with how the Torre worked in the Sumeru quests. Because again, 1 year exactly to the date where the Torre was introduced to Genshin, so it does kind of line up that, you know, this is like the sort of beginning of things getting serious. But like, I'm really excited. I'm really, really, really excited for more. Right, well, I guess I'm gonna end the stream here. By the way, you might have seen I actually changed my thing. I feel really bad because people, I keep seeing like Novi mains trying to join and like get the starfish, but I've used them all myself, so it's like, I'm sorry, I've got no starfish for you. Actually, I let people join my world quite a bit all the time. If people try and join, I'll usually let them in if they want resources, because like I'm not really ever building characters, so people want to like join and just grab some resources and leave. Like I always leave my world open for that, but I just feel bad because I've got no starfish. I might make an old account though at some point. I did have one, but like I lost the password to it, so just need a few more starfish left. Right, well, I will see you guys tomorrow for PGR stream. I'm really excited actually. It's the Bianca altar, and if you haven't seen her before, she went viral on Twitter when she was released on CN because of just how insane she is. Like her gameplay and like her aesthetics are just so cool. So I've been really excited for this. That'll be tomorrow. But yeah. I don't know. I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much everyone for stopping by. I really enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing, and please let me out already. I'll see you guys tomorrow for PGR, but then I'm gonna go and lie down. I do feel sick again. every moment when I'm not streaming, I've been resting these past few days. Like I stream, use all energy, and then just like collapse. I am like, my body is falling apart, and I've just, you know, I'll check on my knee, see, make sure it's okay, but see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Good